Hi guys, how you all doing? I know it's been such a long time, but I'm here again, and guess where I'm going? Who can guess? Anyways, as you can see, I'm packing for a trip. I have my box and my baby's box right here, and I can tell you that she's as excited as I am. Say hi, Olivia. Hi, hi. How are you? So here we are at the airport, as you can see, about to board in. And I forgot to mention, we did miss our flight, and I had to rebook the tickets and the tour and everything. I had to book everything again, like it was a no-show, meaning they didn't refund anything. The insurance and everything was gone, so I had to pay 100% the same amount I paid before. And I got in so hungry, as you can see. I had to buy noodles from the air hostess that was close to me. So yeah, that's it. Just be enjoying my noodles, and here is just a peek into the plane and how it looks like. Yeah, so it's not actually full, and luckily for me, I can get to change seats later on. Yeah, so that's one of the privileges of having to travel with a baby on the shoe. Yeah, so that's it. So here is me at the hotel's restaurant. So we arrived Georgia at I think that's 4 a.m. in the morning. So I came down at 7 to check out the restaurant and just have breakfast because my baby was still sleeping. So here is this cute aquarium. I think it's really nice, and yeah, it has two parts. I mean, the restaurant has two parts where lots of people can see, lots of people can sit. So yeah, that's me. So I'll take you guys soon to the other part, and which is where we have the buffet area. Yeah, so that's it. So over to the buffet area. So this is what it looks like. I think the setup is really nice, and the food looks yummy. I can't wait to eat. Yeah, so just going through, I'm gonna take you through the food one by one. Let's see if I can record, but I'm being obstructed by this glass. I don't really want to raise my phone over to where the food is. I think it's not gonna be polite. So yeah, so this is it basically. So here is me taking my food, preparing to eat. So let me take you along as we go to the mountain. So I got to learn from Ika that in Georgia, the only mineral resource they have is water. So that they have about 90% of water in the country. So but sadly, they cannot do anything with this. So I think it's actually good. So we got to this church, and I was asked to put on a scarf. I never knew I had to put on a scarf, but yeah, so I did, because they had lots of scarves outside in the box. And here's Olivia. So she's actually singing happy birthday to you. If you look at her lips, you can tell, I guess. So here is Ika again, my tour guide, and he's really good at what he does. So I got to learn that he actually studied this in the university. And yeah, so if you really listen to him, you get to know that he's so good at what he does. Like, he knows about the whole, like almost the whole country, like everything you need to know as a tourist, he'll tell you. So here is this cute candle stand. So we're going over to a restaurant to try the famous Georgian food. Yeah, so I don't know if you've heard of it before, but if you're a tourist and you're looking to travel into Georgia, I think you should try the kinkali and the kashapuri. So it's really popular among tourists. So I got to know on YouTube. So yeah, so I decided I was gonna try it. So yeah, so this is us waiting for our food. Yeah, and this is Ika waiting patiently as well. And also we have Olivia who is waiting patiently but not so patient. Yeah, so we're actually waiting, and here you can see our food just came in. So this is the kinkali, and very soon the kashapuri will come, but before then we've got chips for Olivia. So let's see if she's gonna eat it. With this face, I'm not so sure. Let's see. Oh, of course, I knew she was gonna drop it on the table. So here Ika got his order, and this is extra chicken that we ordered. So I'm patiently waiting for my kashapuri, but you could see I already started eating the kinkali. So I think it's really good. It looks like it's baked, and so this is the kashapuri. It's here. This is how it looks like. It's like undone egg and cheese, and I don't know what else is inside, but it looks good. So I'm gonna try it very soon, and I'm gonna give you my review. So hello, yeah. So this is me trying the kinkali properly to give my review. So I actually think it's very nice. Yeah, you can see I'm being affirmative in the video. Let's see if I am. If you can read my lips, you could see that's what I was saying, that it's nice. I think it's cool. So me trying to get Olivia to calm down. At this point she was already getting tired. Okay, so this is me trying the kashapuri. Let's try to mix everything in as instructed. So Kika insisted that we went over to this shop to see what they have, so as a tourist you get to try different things. So we are here to try the wine. Yeah, so he actually said the wine was the best in the whole of Georgia. So I don't know how true that is, but we decided to give it a try. So yeah, so this is what the shop looks like, and here you can see. So we actually tried the wine and it tasted good, but it was a little bit strange because it was not what I was used to. So on this side of the room they have these things hung up. So I actually forgot the name it was called, but I really like the order in which it was arranged. So we're actually on our way to the mountain, the Godari Mountains, to see the snow. So actually this time of the year we're told that the snow is usually melting, or the ice is usually melting by now, but hopefully we get to see some snow. So we're just going fingers crossed. So we are thinking of going on this cable ride. So you can see it starts from there and over there. So it's actually a very, very long ride, and I think it's fun, though I know it's gonna be so cold. So on our way to get tickets from the counter to go on the cable ride, we saw this bike, squad bike. I don't know if I'm pronouncing this right. I think it's called a squad bike. So it's actually around 100 larins, or maybe 100 gel. I think their money has two names. It's either gel or lare. So it's about 100. So if you're interested and you're here, probably maybe if you plan on going to Georgia, you could try it out. But me, I didn't, because I was not a fan of riding squad bikes. Yeah. So this is Ika again. We're actually going to that building to pay for um we're going to pay for the cable ride. Yeah, so it's actually very cheap to go on a cable ride here. It's 10 lares. Yeah, and there's also a parachute. It's about 200 lares. So if you want to, but I believe I'm so scared of height that I couldn't, so I didn't do it. So here Ika is just trying to give us instructions on how to go about it, but that was just before we told him he could come with us. So yeah, so he actually came and it was so cool. So at this point, Ika was beginning to feel more and more like a friend and less of an instructor or less of a tour guide. You know, there are some people you just meet once and you feel this connection with them, like friendship. Okay, so he's really open to learning new things, and he's so patient, you know. So there are a lot of qualities about him that is really really cool. So that's why we felt so comfortable with him coming with us. So here is where we can tag in, and Ika is just showing us how it is done. So he goes in first, then I go in next. Okay, so that's it basically. So here I tag in and we're just quickly waiting to grab a seat. So that's it basically. So it's actually so cold out here. Like my legs were freezing. I don't know how best to explain it, but my legs were really really freezing because we were up there and it was so cold, and all this area were just, you know, covered with snow. So yeah, so on this cable line, how it works is, like, if it's your first time like me, how it works is the cable will take you from where you enter to the end of the cable line, and it's not like it's a 5 minute thing or a 10 minutes thing. No, you have to be up there for about, if not up to 20 minutes or more. So this is another type of cable car that we didn't enter, but the one we entered, I believe, is just fine, and it was really spacious. So it's actually a long distance, like you could see everywhere and see how it is up there. So it was really fun. It was a great experience. It was really really beautiful. Like, I would enter this every time if I am privileged to go to Georgia again. So I would love to enter this. So here we're just coming down, and you can see some other people are going up. So it's really really cool. I like it so much. This is one part of the journey one part of the experience I actually looked forward to. So I like it. Yeah. So we stopped over at a small town to eat. So this is my food. It's actually pork, rice, cucumber, and tomato. So I forgot to mention the trip was 110 kilometers from our hotel. So it was like 2.5 hours to 3 hours trip. Yeah. So at night I went out looking for the popular Luca Polare ice cream. So all these things I saw online, I saw on the internet before we traveled. Okay, so I was determined to try out every single one of them, even though I could not try out all of them because it was so cold at night. Like, it was very, very cold. Like, we didn't expect it at all. You know, for the residents, they were complaining that, not actually complaining, they were saying that it was not, you know, cold anymore. But coming from Dubai, where it's about 38 to 40 degrees, and it's like 4 degrees outside here. Oh my god, so it was really cold, you know, to me. So this is the shop. I actually found the shop, and there's always queue. I had to stand outside for about 10 minutes before deciding to come in again because of you know, the queue and, you know, COVID restrictions. Yes, so we had to be socially distanced. Okay, so it finally got to my turn. I picked the one I wanted, And so I tried it outside, and I think it was really great. But I'm so sorry to all the residents of Georgia, but it was not as I expected, really. So at night, we came over to the side of the road, and oh my god, it's beautiful. The environment is so lovely, and there were people singing outside, people dropping money. I felt at home with the city, really. So this city is actually, it's actually an old city, but very full of life. I love its culture, and I love how well they receive visitors. So today is our last day, and we're going to the airport now. So I'm really emotional about this day, because even though I only stayed for a few days, but it was like home to me. The people were so receiving, so friendly, so passionate, and everything. So I actually felt so sad leaving. Yeah, so till we meet again, Georgia. I love you, Tbilisi. I love its city, love the people. Yeah, so this is the airport. And if you're a tourist looking for where to go to, and you're thinking of maybe going to Tbilisi, Georgia, I would 100% tell you that it's a great city that you would love, especially in the winter season. So here is goodbye to Georgia, and here is Dubai welcoming me back. So it's just 3 hours flight from Georgia to Dubai. So thank you so much for watching my video. Please like, subscribe, and share. Thank you. Bye.